My FPL Game Week 1 team selection. Who am I picking for the start of the FPL season? The deadline is this Friday. Here's my latest team, my latest picks, and I am sticking with no Salah. Let's get into it. Okay, so here's my defense up in front of you. In net, I do have Sanchez from Chelsea, and look, he's not my favorite goalkeeper in the world. I think he does have a mistake in him, and I'm a little bit slightly concerned with the fact that obviously Maresca dropped him in a few games last season. For instance, I think it was Southampton away he got dropped, and that is a little bit of a concern for me, but I'm still sticking with him because I think Chelsea fixtures are pretty good and they are a good defense. He's not the most nailed pick in my team, and by the way guys, I'll go through and I'll tell you who's kind of nailed in my thoughts, who's not, and make sure to look out for my team selection shorts, which is going to come out later today. That's going to be my fully nailed, my fully locked in team for Game Week 1. That's going to be YouTube shorts on TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed, and hit that like button. And we have launched the Peer Pressure Plus Patreon, which you can check in the link in the video description. So anyways, let's get back to the draft. Pedro Porro is in. He is not fully nailed like Sanchez. He's a little bit on the cuffs of being selected, but I do think he has a lot of upside. Just watching the Super Cup yesterday, he was really attacking. He was on a lot of set pieces with James Maddison's ACL injury. He's going to pick up a lot of the dead ball situations, which is really valuable at 5.5 million. And that's why I'm kind of hot on him. But I could also go down to Romero. I could even go just to another 4.5 and put $1 million into my attack, which is something that I am considering. I've gone with Kilman from West Ham, not Wolves. And I am interested in Diouf, the left wing back, I believe, very attacking. But Kilman was one of the best 4.5 defenders for defensive contribution points last season. And at a team like West Ham, I kind of want to back a little bit more of a safe play rather than go for the upside pick, because I just don't think West Ham are that good of an attack where Diouf is going to be contributing multiple goal contributions in a 6-7 week time frame. Let's say I play Diouf in 5 weeks across 12. I highly doubt he's going to pick up the level of goal contributions I need, rather than a Kilman who might pick up DEFCON in most of the games I play him for. So I think I just prefer Kilman over Diouf. But that's just because I'm a little bit more of a safe manager. I don't really want to put an attacking upside pick in that slot, and that's why I've gone for Kilman. Murillo, Brentford at home. Murillo is an absolute lock in my team. He's not going anywhere. He's arguably the second best DEFCON defender in the game, and Nottingham Forest have some really good opening fixtures. And then on the bench, I've gone with Dubravka, Joachim Andersen, Krupi Jr. from Bournemouth, and Esteve. Krupi and Anderson are pretty much locked in my team. Same with Dubravka. I don't think I'm going to change any of these bench guys just because I'm really happy with the rotations they provide me. Joachim Anderson, again, one of the best defensive contribution 4.5 defenders you can find. And I prefer to kind of go for that value, those value DEFCON picks, rather than the more attacking upside fullbacks and some of the attacking defenders like Gabriel, who have a few tougher fixtures in their starting run. So yeah, that's the kind of structure I'm going for. Let's move into the midfield. All right, so this is my current midfield, and I have 2 locked picks in this midfield. Let's see if you can guess who they are. Florian Wirtz is a very, very, very interesting pick. The models and the analytical community are very high on Florian Wirtz, but my thing is at 8.5, obviously I am sticking with a no Salah team. Could I just go for Cody Gakpo and put that $1 million somewhere else? Probably, maybe not. I'm still kind of deciding on Florian Wirtz. And then I've got Reinders in there. I do have Reinders in because I feel though he is going to start all of the first 3 fixtures for Manchester City, just where their injuries in the midfield department is at the moment. And then I have Jorginho Rutter in there, a pick recommended by FPL Fran on Peer Pressure. And last episode of Peer Pressure we recorded yesterday, go check that out. It's on the channel in the Peer Pressure section. So yeah, I think Rutter is a really great pick. The analytical models really love him as well. So I am quite interested in Jorginho Rutter. And then the 2 locked picks in my midfield are Bukayo Saka and Cole Palmer. They fit into my captaincy matrix, which we'll have a look at later in this video very, very well. So I am definitely sticking with those 2 picks. No chance they leave my side. And basically what I'm looking at here is if I drop Porro down, basically, if I go Porro to a 4.5, I can potentially upgrade Reinders to an Iliman Ndiaye. So that's the kind of areas I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Reinders, Rutter, and Porro spot, and potentially the Sanchez spot for a little bit of rotation, but the rest of the picks that you've seen so far are basically nailed in my team. Let's look at the strike force. Okay, so I've gone for a very, very top-heavy team with Ollie Watkins and Erling Haaland, who does have the captaincy armband. He will be my captain for Game Week 1. Unfortunately, no Mo Salah in this team, and if I did have Mo Salah, I would be captaining him because I do believe he is the best captain in Game Week 1, but with how good Erling Haaland's historical records are, on the opening weekend, I feel very comfortable in backing him away to Wolves, who have not been impressive in preseason. I think they are targetable zonally as well. They conceded a lot of shots in the 6-yard box last season, so I think Erling Haaland can do well. He's got my captaincy armband. Hopefully, he can get close to King Mo Salah. And then Ollie Watkins, I'm really, really hot on him. I've been hot on him since the fixtures came out a month and a half ago. He's been in great form in preseason, no blanks in preseason. He scored in every single Aston Villa preseason game. So if you want to back the hot hand is Ollie Watkins, and I don't really feel comfortable going against him with a Morgan Rogers just because I just think Watkins is more talismanic, and he has shown in the last few months that he is more of a talismanic player than Rogers. Obviously, Rogers is 2 million cheaper, but I'd rather go for Watkins because in my pathway, which we'll see if we come to captaincy, I need Game Week 5 captaincy, and I don't trust Rogers for captaincy in Game Week 5. I would have to back Mr. Ollie Watkins away to Sunderland. I would be comfortable in doing that because for me, he is the standout option there. And like you see, look at all of the other options that I have. I have Haaland, I have Saka, and I have Cole Palmer. I'm not captaining any three of those guys in Game Week 5. And that's why Ollie Watkins is so essential to my structures because of that Game Week 5 captaincy. Not to mention, he has some really great fixtures all the way up to Game Week 7. Even Game Week 8 isn't a bad game too. So that's why I'm really hot on Ollie Watkins. I'm forcing him into my team. And if there's another cheap striker that I really want to get, I can either sell him or Erling Haaland if any of those two are looking like an issue in the upcoming weeks. No Mo Salah, the earliest I would look to bring in Salah in this structure is probably Game Week 8. I'm going to free hit probably in Game Week 4 to get that Burnley fixture for Mo Salah. And yeah, that's where my structure is right now. So this is my current plan, right? So Game Weeks 1 and 2, I'm going to sit on the premium structure that I have in my team. Haaland, Salah, Saka, Palmer, Haaland, Saka, Palmer, Watkins. That's the premium structure I have, and I'm going to sit on that 1 and 2. In 3, this is where I would potentially look to make a Saka to Bruno Fernandes move and go to a Bruno Fernandes captain in Game Week 3. The alternative to this is, the reason why I don't want to start with Bruno is, I want to leave the Game Week 3 captaincy decision in Game Week 3. So for instance, if Erling Haaland is looking absolutely on flames, he's looking fire, I don't need to go to Bruno. If Saka, let's say Liverpool's defense isn't looking that great, I can potentially keep Saka in Game Week 3, keep him throughout the whole stretch, and actually save a transfer down the line rather than bringing in Bruno. But if Bruno's looking good, if Haaland's not looking like the standout captain in Game Week 3, then I can also just do that Saka to Bruno move in 3. So basically, it gives me the best chance to win captaincy in 3 with the latest and newest information possible to make the best, most informed decision in FPL, and that's what my current plan is. In Game Week 2, I feel like I have all of the best options apart from Mo Salah, but I'm not going to captain Salah away to Newcastle. Like, for me, that's just not a fixture I would be comfortable captaining in. I would go Haaland or Saka or Cole Palmer in that week. Even Ollie Watkins is a decent option. So I feel like I have the major options to win captaincy in 2. I have the major options to win captaincy in 3. I'll have Mo Salah on my free hit in 4. I'll win in 6. And in Game Week 5, I give myself the best opportunity to beat Salah with Ollie Watkins versus Sunderland. And in Game Week 1, I just need Haaland to get me pretty close. If he beats him, well, then I think us no Salah owners will be laughing. If you did enjoy this one, then drop a like and hit subscribe on your way out. Let me know what you think of my team in the comment sections below. Peace.